best experience and best few years were the 2-3 years that I spent in college. Even more than school, even more than working, I enjoyed like my college life the most, because I think that's the most freedom you get now. And there's not
Yeah.
like, there is responsibility, but not so much also, because in school you can't bunk and all, like you can't like
Hmm.
work. But college you can do whatever you want, but make sure that you study, which I didn't. I used to hate studying. So I've only been a like cultural person. I would take part in all the cultural activities and do fashion shows, dancing. I used to play basketball. I used to make any excuse to not study.
Not
So yeah, so my college life was the best. I wish like I could go back to my college days.
college days. Yeah. So like because of this whole pandemic situation, everyone's at home and everyone has this one escape like during this
Hmm.
whole time. What is your escape from work or when you're like, sitting at home like
Um, I think so. For me, like I stay very close to Carter Road, so I generally just go to Carter Road, go for a walk, or go to Bandstand and walk, and just take some fresh air in. I think the fresh air always helps when you're just bored
yeah.
at home or frustrated. Just go out, especially COVID times. So I'm sure everyone knows this, because everyone must have been so fed up sitting at home. You just want to get out and just breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're having so many comments, people saying that you look lovely today.
Thank you.
A lot of people.
Thank you, guys. So sweet of you all.
Yeah. So, any advice like you have for the audience? You want to tell them something about your experience, anything related to your acting more?
I think most of the people watching are all like youngsters and college kids, I'm guessing. So I would just like to say, like I said, pursue your dreams, pursue your passion. Don't think about what people will say. Don't think about how will you do it, because honestly, there's always a way to do something you love. And never give up on your dreams. That's what I did. I never thought that I would be able to do something in a creative field, because I knew from my childhood ki पढ़ाई में तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला, like मुझे पढ़ना है नहीं, I am not going to do a 9 to 9 job. But then I didn't know what else, because I was like, if not that, what else do I have, like what options do I have? And of course I'm talking when I graduated, which is around good 7-8 years back. So that time there were not even so many options. Like BMM had just started, I remember.
Hmm.
BMS was also just new, everything was new. So there were not a lot of options for me. But I decided that I want to become a dancer. I will stick to that. So I did correspondence and I did my dancing by the side. So I started working at a young age, though. I started working when I was 16, I think 16, 15, 16. And then acting happened at 18, and then so since then there's no looking back. So yeah, I think just pursue your dreams, and yeah, you will reach where you want to.
That's great. So, as one says that the process is more important than the destination, is there any particular process that you follow while shooting or selecting any films or series that you want to do?
Mm, sorry. So there's no particular process as such, but I make sure that I like read the whole story, like what the show is
Hmm.
about, what are the characters, what I am supposed to play, how important is the part, and all of that. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, once I take on a project, there's a lot of homework that goes into it. It's just like studying only in a way, because it's like before your exam you have to prep for it. So prep work
Yeah,
happens, but it's also in acting, it's a lot more practical work, because you're acting, like you are learning also, like you have to say your dialogues, remember it also, and you have to perform at the same time. So
perform.
think of it, it's very hard, but then once you get into it and you practice, it gets like easier and you get with the flow. So yeah, and there are a lot of techniques, there are a lot of methods, so that comes with a lot of workshops. So I've attended a few like workshops, I've done some acting classes,
Hmm.
so they always help. So yeah, I feel like for an actor, there's no point where you can say that, oh, now I've learned everything and I'm the best, or like I don't need to learn further. That's never there, because you keep learning, you keep evolving, because times keep changing. So as like things around you change, everything evolves. So there's always like a lot to learn. So yeah,
That's
it's
the
like
thing.
that. You're a student forever as an actor.
That's that. So, like, we're having a lot of, I think, within the audience, if they want to ask any questions, you can please mention it in the chat box, and I think Sanaya will
Yeah, I
answer.
can. Yeah, I can reply to some. Uh,
Yes.
Okay, most of them are sending hearts and all that. Thank you guys, really sweet. Okay, a lot of people asking which college I was in. I was in RD Nationals, which is in Bandra. I wasn't a very great studious student, so that's where I got in with my marks. But yeah, I enjoyed. I don't regret it at all. Please stop being professional. What is professional in this?